All right, here we go, guys. We're off. All right, hey everybody, RVEnthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. We are working at getting my mirrors adjusted properly. There we go, that'll work. And now we're off. So let me tell you where we're at here. Here, got to get us into proper gear here. Oh, that's 1. I got to get to 7. There we go. There, that's the better gear. All right. So let me think where we're at here, guys. So this is my 4th ride of the day. I'm riding the Ocelot Pro because this is one of our only days that we have that's nice weather. We have been raining like crazy for a lot of days, and now we have got a decent day. I'm going to ride today. I'm going to ride one more day, I think, this week, and I think we're going to be in, ooh, these brakes are touchy. I think from that point we're going to be in a rain pattern for a little while. So with that rain pattern, I won't be riding much. I will be doing maintenance and things like that. And yeah, there's maintenance on these bikes, guys. It's not like you get a free pass. Just like a car, you got to change the oil. You got to do things when you got an opportunity. And in this case, this bike's going to get the opportunity to have. I'm just looking at my miles. This bike's going to have an opportunity to have some maintenance done on it as well. This bike is, like I said, very, very fast, very capable. I haven't had it long enough to have a bunch of stuff to maintain on it, but I like to clean mine up. I like to do other things, and I like to make sure that they're in good working order when I get to ride them, and I don't have a bunch of problems when I'm riding. I actually have more problems with my camera gear and my audio gear than I have with the bikes. The only problem I've ever had on this bike, and it's a known issue on some of these bikes, some of the Ocelots that come out, was the pedal sensor has a crack from probably, my guess is install, but got that fixed, very easy fix, and now this bike just rides like great. Rides great. It rode great before the pedal thing. It's still throttled, so wasn't like you couldn't ride it. Doing over 28 miles an hour right now. 28. And yeah, I don't know how far I'm going to go. Just going to go for a little while, and then we'll head back to the house. But yeah, this little bike is a non-folding bike. This is just a 20 by 4 inch fat tire bike by Magicycle called the Ocelot Pro. It comes in 2 styles, or not styles, but it comes in an Ocelot Pro and an Ocelot Standard. The difference is 10 Newton meters of torque, which is a little bit. I mean, I can feel 10 Newton meters. Maybe as a new rider, you might not feel it. They both do 28 miles an hour. And let's see, what else is different? You don't get hydraulic brakes. You get manual pull brakes. You get, I think, a 15 amp instead of a 20 amp battery, which gives you distance. Hang on, you guys are sliding everywhere. Here you go. We got to get you up here. What else does it have? There's just a few differences. I think a black and white display, not a color display. I'm not 100% sure on that. If someone has a standard, you can comment below. But this is a very nice bike. This is a fun bike to ride. And this is the 4th one today, so I've rode 3 folding bikes and then this one. And I just like 20 by 4 inch. They're just fun. Now, do I have other ones? I got 26, 27 inch tire bikes that are nice bikes too, and I'll ride those in the summer, and I'll ride those at other places. But right now, I'm just enjoying these 24 inch or 20 inch tire bikes, 20 inch by 4 inch tire bikes. I've been enjoying all of them, and yeah, it's a little cold. I think it's 56, 57 degrees. I'm just going to go down here a little ways and then turn back around. I got some cool stuff coming to the channel, guys, and I want to tell you about it. I feel like I'm screaming. I might have to turn this down because the wind in my ears is crazy, and the fact that it's cold makes me a little bit hyper. So I just think that maybe it's not as bad. Hey, does anyone need a toilet? There's a toilet out here if you need one. I don't need one. Oh wait, I got to use it. No, I don't. Yeah, just having a great time on these bikes. So what's going on in the winter with the Magicycle and my other bikes? Well, maintenance and fixes and how-tos and conversations. And let me tell you, we got more stuff going on, guys. We got another bike coming in for review. It should be here in the next, well, maybe by the time you guys see this, it might be here. But I got to review that bike, and I got some apparel I want to share with you, and nothing that I didn't buy. I bought it, but I want you to know that one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ride in the winter some. Not much. Not on a rainy day, and not when it's 32, and not when there's snow on the ground. But we will ride on the colder days. So I'm buying some winter apparel for bike riding. And I already have it. Most of it. I don't have it all. But I have some of it. And we'll debut that one of these days on a cold ride. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to turn left, I'm going to go on that gravel road that I've gone on before, and then we'll head back to the house. So, just so other people know, when you ride this bike, instantly on a Pro, with at least for my bike, in the first mile and a half, my percentage of battery drops down to 76%. And then it drops down to 71. I'm at 71 right now, and I'm 2 miles from home. But on this bike, for me, it stays there for a very long time. It stays between the 76 and the 15% cutoff for a long, long time. Now, it does cut off at 15%. I don't know if that's right or not. I've heard different stories, but you know, I have enough bikes that, you know, if this is what this bike does, that's fine. I got 26 miles on it, so it's not like I didn't get any miles. This bike, and I wasn't pedaling, so if I got 26 miles without pedaling, I should be able to be, it should be very good while pedaling. Yeah, boys, it's cold. Hey, I call you boys, you know why? Because 88% of my viewership is male. 88%. Yeah, 88%. Most of you guys are guys. You would think with these smaller bikes that I'd get a few more females that are interested in the bikes. But also, if you're males, if you want to respond, does your females watch my channel or not? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing 10. He must be doing 20. Let's see. No, I am not going to go that fast on this because I got others. Yeah, hang on. We're going to brake because my camera's going to come down. See what I mean? My camera wants to come down. There we go. All right. Now the camera's not going to come down. Now we can ride a little bit. Where was I? Like I said, I have more problems with the camera than I do the bikes. Camera and audio, man, I had a dickens of the time with my audio for a long time. I think I finally got that straight when I do hook up to digital audio rather than just trying to let the camera hear. I know I rode several of my bikes with just the camera listening because I was just doing a neighborhood ride, and it's definitely a difference when it's much noisier than this digital signal I'm getting here. I'm gonna raise this camera up and see if you can see any more other than me. I don't know if that helps or hinders, but yeah. I think what we'll do, we'll play. Let's play. All right, so we're gonna unscrew the, there we go. We still, yeah, we're still going. All right, guys. So now we'll just hold this like we used to do in the old days, and I'll show you a little bit of what's going on here. I can't go too fast because I got, well, PAS1 is just too strong. So we'll give you a little bit of the front tire. Here, we'll give you some fun stuff here. Hang on, let's do this. All right. Just for you Ocelot people. Oh, there we go. Now, there, it turned on. All right, so here we go. What I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm just playing with the 360 camera, giving you views of like it's a drone following me kind of thing. That's all I'm doing. So, yeah, probably enough of that, huh? All right, we'll put that away, and we'll just hold it for a little bit while I pedal and talk. I was going to stop in the darkness, but no. Yeah, it's crazy how these mounts used to stick so great, and now not as good as they used to. And I think it's because I'm being more jiggly or something. I also think I need to rough the fittings up, because it's a smooth ball inside a gripper, right? So it holds this smooth ball, and then so when it's holding it tight as it can, because it's smooth, it wants to twist. So I think I need to take some sandpaper in there and rough it up a little bit, and then it'll have like gnarls to hold it into place. That's the plan. They're not crazy money. They're 12 bucks. And if putting some gnarls in it helps it stay in position, I think that's what I got to do. And that's another thing I can do as a project, just to show you. I know a lot of people watch my channel also because, hey, what's Bruce use for a vest? I know my boy Don Young. Don Young's in, where are you, Don? Arkansas. He's an avid bike rider, probably more so than most people I know, and he and his wife ride a lot, and I like Don. I don't know if Don has a YouTube channel. I don't think he does, but he's all over my Facebook page, and we chat every once in a while. And just a good guy, very funny, very creative, very entertaining, and I like that about people. Okay, so we are heading back to the house. The house is over there. That's a barn, and you come down and you see a little white house. My house is over there somewhere. Anyway, we're heading back to the house. This is my 4th ride today. I've probably put in, I would guess, somewhere around 18 to 20 miles on the 4 bikes. Not more than 20, I wouldn't think. But just having a nice day of it with recording and doing stuff like that. But make sure you stay with me in the winter, because it's not going to be a dead season where, hey, I'm going away for 2 months or 3 months and then, oh, come back and now we're going to be doing e-bike stuff. No, we are doing e-bike stuff all winter long. All winter long we're doing e-bike stuff. Yeah. I'm beating you guys to death. I'm beating this. This is a terrible road. Just a terrible road. I got to find another. You know what? And I never do this, guys. I told you I always ride with my forks locked. I'm going to unlock the fork. Got to get off of it to unlock it. There we go. Okay, now my forks are fully unlocked. Let's see how it handles. Oh yeah, you can feel the difference on this bumpy road. Let's see if you can see a difference. I don't know. I'm on the bigger bumps, but it certainly helps my arms. I can feel that. But I'm not one that I'm not a lover of this. Mentally, I have an issue with it because I know it's using energy. It's using energy to dampen, and to me, when it's using that energy to dampen, it takes more energy from the motor too, or me or whatever. That energy got to come from somewhere. So I always keep it locked out. I have on every bike I've owned. My Kalkoff, that's 12 years old. Gosh, it's almost going on 13. Is a bike that I always have. It's got hydraulic forks. Never use them. Never. Always have it locked out. And just something I'm used to. And yeah, just something I'm used to. All right, so the next bike coming in, guys, I don't know if I've told you guys that watch the Ocelot stuff, because not everyone watches every video I got. I don't know why. Anyway, the new bike coming in is a 20 by 4 inch fat tire folding bike from a different manufacturer. The manufacturer's been around a while, but I hadn't heard of them, and they reached out and said, hey, would you review our bike? We like what you do. We like your, what did they say it? How did they say it? I guess like who I am, as a person. They can tell I'm a decent person. And I think that I fit their interest kind of thing, because they're, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I said, absolutely, I'd love to do it. I love doing this. This is my gig right here, man. Hey, channel's over 2,800 now. Don't know where it's at by the time this video comes out, but we're doing well. I'm very happy with those numbers. And I'm really looking forward to 3,000. 3,000 is going to be awesome. But I got to tell you this, too. I know, I don't do giveaways because I don't make money. I make nothing from this channel. I put way more money into this channel than I get out. because I don't sell these bikes off. So yeah, I don't make money from the channel. I've got camera gear, all kinds of stuff. I remember when I first started my channel, I bought a camera. I bought the cheap cameras, right? The cheap action cams, and man, I went through a dozen of them, 10, at least 8 to 12, and you know, at $50 a piece or so. It's expensive. It's not cheap. And then I also said, man, my DLSR did not have video capabilities. It was a still camera, and I had L series lenses for my Canons, and I sold all those off, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to buy a inexpensive Canon that does video for my in-house work, you know, the stuff I do in the garage. So what I use a T6i, I think it's a Canon T6i with a stock little lens on it. I do have an expensive lens that I kept, but it's a wide angle lens, and I don't use it for the channel anyway, but it's an expensive little sucker. But I put way more into this, you know, and then of course I bought this Insta360, all these phone mounts, all these mirrors, all the other gadgets I buy, weather gear, all that stuff, you know, that comes out of my pocket. So at $3,000, I probably am not going to have a giveaway. You know, unless one of the manufacturers, you know, I'm riding Magicycle right now, but unless one of them say, hey, we want to give you something to give to some of your subscribers for your $3,000, I don't see why they would. It's not that big of a deal, but I would, you know, I would pass that along to you. But at $3,000, I started doing this back in 2016. In 2016, I had 0, then I got 1. Subscriber number 1 left. So I got subscriber 1, then I got to about 10. Subscriber 1 basically comes back and says, your channel sucks. And it was about RVing, and I didn't do a whole lot with RVing, and I was like, man, dude, come on. So I said, okay, my channel sucks. And you know, when you only have a few, and you know a few are your relatives, it kind of bites, kind of makes you feel bad. Now I know I don't have 2,800 relatives, so I know it. You know, it's not all relatives on my channel, and so it's very yeah, 3,000's awesome. Like I said, I've been doing it a long time, since 2016, July of 2016, and now I'm 6 years in, right? Six years in, and loving it. Channel's changed, it's progressed some. It has progressed some, and that progression has gone from, I initially wanted to be a full-time RVer, and my wife's like, no, you're not. Yeah, okay, I'm not. And then she goes, I'm not living in an RV all my life, hell no. Okay, so then I went to doing part-time stuff and doing RV repairs and stuff like that, and that got, it's fun, but it got to the point where, what more can you do? What more can you do? So then I said I wanted to get a couple of e-bikes, so I bought a couple of e-bikes. I bought the Magicycle Cruiser and Step Through, and then I started doing this a year ago, and in that year we've come up about 1,000 subscribers or so, maybe a little more, and yeah, I'm loving it. I love this. It absolutely, for me is perfect. Yeah, for me, I love e-bikes. I love repairing e-bikes. I love doing all that stuff, you know. So, you know, by them asking me to do maintenance, yeah, boy, I'll do maintenance. All right, guys, I'm back home. That completes the ride. That completes the rides for the day. Appreciate you joining me, and we'll catch you on the next episode.